What's going on, y'all? It's Gum TCG here, back again with another video, and today I have for you something exciting. It is the pre-release of OP-13 carrying on his will. I'm not going to waste any time. Let's go ahead and jump into this. I'm itching to open this box. We're going to switch over to the overhead and get right into it. Alrighty, y'all, let's go ahead and jump into this box opening. So, of course, I have the box right here, but if you didn't know, with this set, you get a special promotion pack for the 3rd anniversary. And in here is actually a really rare, hard to pull. I don't want to say serialized because it's not serialized. There's no numbers on it, but it looks like the serial cards that you win for large tournaments and stuff. So they decided to put one of those in this pack, and I'd really like to pull it. It'd be really cool to pull a Luffy non-serial, I don't know what to call it, 3rd anniversary Luffy. So let's go ahead and start off by ripping this pack open and see what we can get out of it. There's a Luffy. It's not the Luffy we're looking for, but it is a cool Luffy. I love how they did these cards. They've got this orange on this white background. It looks really, really awesome. And finally, we have the Ace, and then we have the Ace event. I don't know what that says. What is it? If I bow down to power, what's the point in living? They squished that text quite a bit on there, but that's what it says. If I bow down to power, what's the point in living? And the card, I think it's played in Aceless. So nice to have a copy of that in alternate artwork. Super cool, but that's not what you're here for. Let's go ahead and jump into this booster box. I got the knife. I'm ready to open it. Let's crack this seal and see what we can get. You know, as I've stated before, if you watch my PRB opening, if you haven't seen that, go check it out. I'll leave a link down in the description below. Like I've said before, I don't have the greatest luck when it comes to opening booster boxes. I feel like sometimes I'm okay, but my pack luck is just not primo. I wish it was. I wish I had the luck that some of my friends have. Some of my friends pull crazy pulls out of their boxes, but unfortunately, I do not. There's a lot of cards in this set, so I'm just going to go through them and only speak about the notable ones. We just passed one. It's going to be the Empty Throne. That card's insane, and well, there's the leader it pairs with, is Emu. This deck is absolutely insane. I'm looking for the Roger cards. I am going to grab the Emu cards, just the generic ones, like Mars, I think is a very generic pickup. I included it in my staple list. If you haven't checked that video out, I'll leave a link to that in the description as well. Make sure to go check that out, and let me know what you think about the staples I listed, if you think I missed any or anything like that. But cards like Mars are just, it's such a good generic black blocker that it's going to be played in a lot of decks for a while because the conditions on it are not hard to meet. You just have to have 7 cards in your trash, and then it becomes a blocker, and then it pops a 5K on. It's so good. So good. There's a lot of other cards in here. Like, I think it's interesting. There's a bunch of Egghead cards in here. I know it's for the Bonnie leader, but they pair really well with Vegapunk, and we're still expecting a yellow Egghead deck to come out. Yellow Egghead Straw Hat, I believe. So maybe a Luffy or something like that. And there's a lot of cards in here that you might want to have your eye on, like the Bonnie and the Stussy, if you're wanting to play something like that. Here's another notable one: is this Garp Searcher. 1 cost, adds any 2 or greater, I believe, if your leader's Ace, Sabo, or Luffy. It's crazy. Oh, sorry, 3 or more. Crazy card. And then we have the Nos Juro, another really, really strong card for the Emu deck. I was talking with my buddies at locals the other day, and about how it's crazy that One Piece has just become a super accessible game, when like even a year ago or 2 years ago, it was just unheard of to get cards at your local store sometimes, or to be playing and stuff like that. But now it's just kind of everywhere, and Bandai has done a really good job at printing decks and archetypes that are very powerful and cheap to get into and cheap to play. Like Emu is gonna probably cost $20, maybe give or take a little bit more, but after release and stuff, I see it being about a $20 deck, which is really crazy for it being one of the strongest decks in the room. Here we have the Boa Hancock, and this card isn't incredible, but we do have a Boa leader coming out in OP-14. I almost said ST-14. And oh, here's one of the cards that you're going to need for those 5 Elders is, well, the 5 Elders. It goes in the Emu deck. It's absolutely bananas. Summon 5 from your trash. Like, it's really crazy. I don't know. The only saving grace about that leader is that it has 4 life. Like, if that leader was 5 life, I really think we would just be in a pretty much tier 0 format. It would just be absolutely insane. some decks can't even keep up with it. Like, I want to play Roger. That's the cards I'm looking for, is the Roger cards. Here's a really another really strong leader we'll talk about in just a minute. I want the Roger cards because I think Roger's just a fun deck. Kind of boring, but kind of fun. Red purple, ramp and play some big dudes. I loved red purple Luffy. If you're a longtime fan of the show, you would know that. I played red purple Luffy for quite some time and just had a really fun time with it. And Roger seems like the evolution of that. So I'm really excited to play it. But like I said, we just passed Ace a minute ago there, and Ace is just a incredible leader that can stand toe to toe right there with Emu, and it's just insane how much power that deck has. You know, when it has 3 years of Whitebeard Pirate support in red and blue, what else can you expect other than a great leader and a great deck? And then we have another one here that I think is slept on, but I think it's just kind of released at the wrong time, is the Jewelry Bonnie leader. I think if this was released a couple sets ago, it would have been really, really strong. Not that it's not stronger than other older leaders, but compared to some of the stuff in this set, I do think that it is pretty lacking. So some of the cards they gave it, though, are really, really strong, but I think the leader itself could use a little bit more. And I don't know, the 9-cost Rush Jewelry Bonnie is just a crazy card. Here we got Sabo, and I'm pretty sure that's the same art that is on his alt art leader. So they don't have too many frames of Sabo, I guess, because they keep recycling stuff. There's I saw a lot of complaints when the alt art for the new leader came out. They were like, well, that just looks like the old Sabo leader from 05. And it does. It looks just like it. There's a lot of interesting cards in here. I'm excited for the pre-release for this set. I'm going to go to at least one of them this weekend and try to do my best to win some stuff and pull some good stuff out of my packs. Like I said, I don't have the greatest luck, but I think we actually have something here. Nope, we don't. We have a Luffy event. I know you're strong, so I'll go all out from the very start. Cool event, cool card. That was actually one of the cards that you can get in the promo pack that you get for buying a box of this set and going to your pre-release. So super cool. I'm hoping I can snag another pack of that stuff and try to pull that Serial Luffy, because man, that card would be super cool to have. I'd love to have that just for the collection, or maybe get it graded or something. It'd be super cool to have my hands on. Here we have another Nosturo, and oh, there we go, a secret rare Monkey D Luffy. That's awesome. I actually was, when I was picking these boxes up for my local store I pre-ordered these from, all my buddies were like, nobody's pulled a secret Luffy yet. So I guess this is the one. So nice. Hopefully we have a leader to pair with this. I do like the Luffy leader a lot. I think it's very interesting, and if built right, can be pretty good, but don't feel like it's kind of just not reached its potential yet. So let's go ahead and get a sleeve on this Luffy real quick. I do like how this looks a lot. I'm hoping to pull one of the wanted posters. The wanted posters are really cool this set. I think the Ace is really sought after because it actually has a misprint. It has the secret rare Luffy text on it when it should have the Ace text. It has like half of each, and that's going to be insane for collectors. People are going to go bananas over that for a very long time. Not just that it's a wanted poster and it's hard to pull, but the fact that it is also Ace, a very fan favorite character, and also a misprint. Here we have Lilith, like I said, some more Egghead support, and we have Scopper Gabon, a card that I definitely need for that Roger deck I'm building. I also am trying to pull the Roger Dawn. Well, I guess I don't have to try to pull it. You get 2 Dawn in a box guaranteed now. So I'm trying to find Roger Dawn from my buddies and see if I can't get a play set of those, because I do like those. If you watch my Red Luffy video the other day, you would know that I like the manga panel Dawn, and Roger's a really cool guy. Like I've actually got him in the background here. I'll show you. Oh, speaking of Roger, speak of the devil, there he is. Speak of the Pirate King. I think this card is really, really strong, but almost not strong enough for the Roger leader. Like the Roger promo that I believe we get for the pre-releases is a little bit better than this. So I don't know. I don't really know what to think yet. I still have to test it out and stuff, but good to have nonetheless. But yes, I do have I have Roger in the background cheering us on, hoping we can pull a Roger leader. That would be awesome. A Roger alt leader is what I want. But oh, that's a cool card. Teach is another one of my favorite characters. That's really cool. Right when he stole the Yami. That's awesome. I got some Curly Dodon, Kobe, Morgans, Gum Gum Snake Shot, Inurashi, Blenheim, Kazuki Odin. That's another great card for Roger. The one who is most free is the Pirate King. That's cool. Nefeltari Vivi. And then we got Ace Sabo and Luffy. I love the artwork on this card. It's so nice when they're taking their sake together. That's so fun. Such a good artwork. Such a good moment for the show. And just a great card overall. Great generic card overall. Let's see what else we can get. The Oro Jackson, Sunny Kun, Marshall D. Teach, Whoop Slap. I'll go all the way to the top. Now, this card actually got an errata and was included in a revision pack that you should be receiving at your local LGS. And it comes with the new errata Nami leader as well. So keep an eye on that if you are wanting to get that event card. And then here we have the Buggy, another card that is great for the Roger leader. One that I definitely need. They made every single card ramp in that deck, which is kind of crazy. Most of the time, you get like 1 or 2 in archetype rampers, and then maybe like a third really bad one. But they gave every card in that deck the word ramp. I guess not the word ramp, but add a Dawn. So you can get to 10 really quickly and become that 7K leader. Another really good card for Roger. We were talking about how this text is almost at 3 lines. This is one of the longest card names there is. So super cool there. Otama, and then we have a Trafalgar Law. I know that Zora lists are starting to play this for some interesting bounce combos and stuff. So cool to see that Zoro is eating a little bit more than just crayons. They're starting to sniff markers too. So add a little bit of variance to what you can expect from a Zoro deck instead of Tashigi, Mihawk, maybe a Cavendish if they're feeling daring today. Oh, Wapple. That's a cool artwork. Phoenix, Pyre Apple, Sanji. This card's actually really, really good in the red-green Luffy deck. And honestly, most green decks can play this card. It's really, really strong. Film Uta, I could see people wanting to bring that back because I know a lot of people really liked how that deck played. And you could definitely bring it back now. There's a whole lot of new green film cards that can go with it. And oh, wow! Holy shit! I was just talking about this. That's awesome. We got the wanted Ace poster. That's sick, man. And I don't know if you can see it, but like I said, it has the text. Let me get this in a sleeve first so I don't get my grubby fingerprints all over it. But it has the text for the Luffy instead of the Ace. So the first part is Ace about your life and gaining rush, but then the second part is the same on-play effect as this Luffy card. It's very, very interesting. And like I said, this card is going to be sought after for a while. It's going to be hard to get your hands on. It's going to be pretty expensive, and graded copies are going to go for a lot if they're 10s. So if you are a collector, I would recommend trying to pick up a raw copy of Ace Wanted poster sooner rather than later, because I do have a feeling that they will do nothing but go up. Not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, but as a collector, that is my advice to you. That's awesome. I can't believe we like spoke that into existence. I feel like that's really, really cool, man. We should have like one more hit in this box then, because that I'm pretty sure that counts as an SP. So maybe we'll hit a leader, and maybe we can get that Roger leader that I keep talking about. That would be really, really awesome. I would really love to walk away with a alt Roger leader. That'd be super, super sick. And also, if you like this kind of content and you're not subscribed yet, what are you doing, man? Hit that subscribe button. It helps me out. It helps you out. You know when I drop a new video. Make sure you hit that ding so you really know when I drop a new video. It really helps the algorithm. Helps me know that you all like this kind of content. And yeah, smash that like button. Let's see if we can't pull some more good cards out of here. We got Brooke. We got Go All the Way to the Top. Saint and Yosgard. Frankie. Missed one. Boa Sandersonia. Hack. Meteor Fist. Blamenco. Lilith. Sabo alt. Dang, dude, we got the alt brother box. That's crazy. What the hell is this box? What? That's awesome. Wow, what a cool box. Hold on. Look at that. That's really, really sick. I can't believe that. That's really fun. I wonder if they plant these boxes or they're mapped, or if this is just random and this can randomly happen. Either way, that's really, really cool. They're all 6,000, or they're all 6 cost characters with 7,000 power. And man, they did this set right. This looks really, really awesome. I can't believe, what the hell is this? That's crazy. I can't believe it. We still have quite a few to get through though, so I'm gonna go ahead and start speeding through this because that should be all the hits, unless we're crazy and somehow have a 4-hit magical box. But I don't believe that is a possible outcome of opening a box, is a 4-hit box, unless it would be like an error box. I don't think that's possible. So we'll just go ahead and zoom through this. Here's that Bonnie I was talking about earlier. Really, really strong card. Rush, and I think rips one. It doesn't heal you, but it rips one of your opponent's life cards. So you're going to swing at them for 10 and also just take their life away. So it's very, very powerful, especially for a deck like Vegapunk, because it leaves you a Dawn, and then you can use that Dawn to either play a card from hand or put one in your life. And it's kind of just like Rush Big Mom in Vegapunk, if I'm being honest. It's kind of crazy. Here we got Atlas, we got Kozuki Hiyori, and we got Yamato. Nice card for Ace. Man, that's awesome. That was a really cool hits out of this box. I'm really happy to see all 3 of those. That was really cool. I feel like we spoke 2 of them into existence, and then the third just popped out of nowhere. Kind of feels like like the story a little bit. Here we got the Sabo leader. This is one that I was testing and was really interested in playing, and I still might do some more testing on it. Just to see what I can do, but it's a lot of fun to play. You get to become 6K and make all your guys also have an extra 1,000, and Dragon is just a crazy card for the deck too. Really, really cool, really, really fun deck. I just feel like the Rev Army is almost missing something. You know, like they have what is it? Dragon into Karasu is like a really strong combo for sure, but it almost feels like they're still missing something. You know, they have a card that brings from trash. They have a card that minuses your opponent's leader, but I don't know, man. If you got a spicy Sabo list, hop into my Discord and drop it in there. I'd love to see what you're working with, because I think it'd be fun to try it out on my Underdog series. Because while it is a strong deck, it definitely is not as strong as some of the top decks that are going to be running around right now. And knowing my locals, there's going to be a lot of people playing a lot of these strong decks like Emu and Ace. I've already heard them talking about it, so I got to have something strong to compete. And speaking of something strong to compete, we have this 10-drop Shanks, and this 4-drop Zoro is really good too, but this Shanks is just monster of a card. Play it for 10 Dawn, you get all 10 of your Dawn back. You just can't play another card. Like, who cares? I'm just going to swing a whole bunch with all my Dawn now. Like, absolutely broken. I feel like it goes well in a lot of different green decks. Kind of scary, to be honest. Like, if you go against Zoro and they go, yeah, I'm going to play Shanks, and then I'm going to put all of my Dawn on my leader other than 3, and then I'm going to use Restand Event. Like, really, really scary. Here's a Roger. It's not the alt one, but I do need this, so I'm going to set that to the side so I can play it. And speaking of, we have the Shanks that goes in Roger. Really good searcher that I believe also ramps a Dawn. No, this one doesn't ramp a Dawn. This is the one card in the Roger deck that does not ramp a Dawn. But that's okay. We don't need the searcher to ramp. We just need the searcher to find us cards to ramp. So we can get there faster. Here's the other Dawn card. Getting closer and closer to that Roger Dawn deck. My brother, Jimble Jamble, actually pulled 2 gold Roger Dawns. Really, really crazy. He had some insane luck. So super cool to see that. And here we have an Emu leader. We have Jupiter, and we have S-Snake and the other Dawn. Solid. We have 2 packs left. Do you think we have an error box? Is it possible that we have an error box with a 4th hit in it? I don't believe so. I feel like we're missing a leader, like a common leader. We haven't pulled yet, but no, I think actually we pulled all the leaders out of this box. I know that for a fact. So maybe another super. I think we might be missing a super. Yep, there's a super. Uta, this is another really good one for the Luffy deck, and also film Uta. And then also don't forget about Jay Garcia Saturn. That card's crazy for Emu. Really, really strong. All right, we have the final one of Carrying on His Will, OP-13. Like I said, if you enjoyed this content, make sure to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out a lot. And yeah, let's see if we have an error box. It's no leader pack, but maybe we can get one more good super out of here. Got Ivankov, Gum Gum, Gatling Gun. Little Oars Jr., Pythagoras, Helmeppo, Ace, Otama, and Scalper Gabon. That's all right. We did crazy on this box. Absolutely insane. I cannot believe these are our hits. Like somebody working at Bandai or at the factory put this together and was like, somebody's going to enjoy opening this box. And that fella was me. Super happy to see this. I'm grateful that you watched all the way through this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. Comment down below and let me know what you want to see in the future on the Underdog series. And that's all I got for you today. I hope you have a good time at your pre-releases. I hope you have good luck opening your boxes. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.